4 days to go. 4 days to go. Are you ready? 4 days to go until the state of Arizona sends a message that's going to be heard all around this country. You agree with that? It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. Well, hello from the state of Missouri. It's great to be with you. You know, in Missouri, we call ourselves the heartland of America, but I can tell you this, I've been in Arizona all day, and the heart of America is beating pretty strong in the state of Arizona. It's amazing. It's amazing. Listen, I'm here for really just one reason, because I know that on November the 8th, Arizona is going to lead the way. You're going to lead the way. Right here, this is it. This is the state that's going to tip the balance. You're going to send a message, I know, on Tuesday that we want our border secure, that we want criminals behind bars, not in our neighborhoods, not threatening our children, not in our homes. We're going to send a message to the Washington liberals that change is coming and we're not putting up with it anymore. This is our country and we're going to stand up for it. You know, the Democrats, I tell you what, the Democrats, they do not get it. They do not get it. The Democrats think that the border is a joke. They do. They think it's a joke. To them, it's a complete and total joke. They don't want any border enforcement. They don't want ICE to do their job. They think that there ought to be no border at all. And guess what? They've been getting their way. The border is open. You know it. You live with it every single day. Sadly, I got to tell you, we know it in Missouri too, because you cannot go to a school in the state of Missouri that is not awash in drugs that come over that border. You cannot go to a neighborhood in the state of Missouri that is not awash in drugs that come over that border. You know it, you're seeing it, you're living it. But I tell you what, the Democrats don't get it, but you know who does get it? Blake Masters and Kari Lake. And that's why on Tuesday you're going to send a message. The Democrats don't get it. You know, crime, they think that crime is just an illusion. They say that if you're concerned about crime, it's your problem, right? If you want your kids to be safe, oh, no, you're exaggerating things. If you want to be able to walk to the store and not get shot at, oh my gosh, you know, you're so unreasonable. They're the ones who are unreasonable. Listen, I got news for our Democrat friends. The American criminal justice system is not systemically anything. It's not systemically racist. It's not systemically unfair. Putting criminals behind bars is what we call justice. And that's what we ought to be doing. The Democrats don't get it, but Blake Masters and Kari Lake get it. And that's why on Tuesday you're going to send that message. You know, I tell you what, in Joe Biden's America, it's unbelievable. In Joe Biden's America, we've got a military that is more interested in pronouns than in winning wars. We've got an FBI that is more interested in treating parents as domestic terrorists than in prosecuting real terrorists. Did you ever think you'd live to see the day in the United States of America where if you want to go to a school board meeting that, by the way, you pay for a school that you pay for, to go talk about the things that your children are learning, if you want to do that and speak up, you get treated as a domestic terrorist? What country is this? That's Joe Biden's America. You know, in Joe Biden's America, they don't care, the Democrats don't care about the fact that nobody can afford gas. They say the fact that you can't afford to fill up your truck, you can't afford to fill up your minivan, that's your problem. And you're just going to have to suck it up and suffer through it till we get to their Marxist green utopia, their new economy where nobody can get a job, where we produce no energy in this country and we're totally dependent on China. That is their vision for America. That's not our vision for America. And that's why on Tuesday you're going to send that message. We have got an opportunity in front of us. But I tell you what, the thing that the Democrats really don't get at the end of the day is they just don't get America. You know, the Democrat leaders, they think this country is systemically racist. They think it's oppressive. They think our true founding was in 1619, not 1776. They think that something is fundamentally broken about this country. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to completely remake America because they say that we're broken and they're right. I got news for them. There's nothing wrong with America. There's something wrong with them. America's not the problem. They're the problem. The people of this country are good people, they're decent people, they're courageous people. The leadership of this country is terrible. That's what needs to change. America doesn't need to change. The leaders in Washington, D.C. need to change. The leaders here in Arizona, you need Kari Lake, you need Blake Masters. That's what needs to change. I'll just say this. There is one that I can agree with Joe Biden on. Every now and then he says, when he completes a sentence, every now and then, it's something. Not often. Every now and then he says that what we're really talking about here, what we're really struggling over is the soul of America. He's right about that. But he doesn't understand the soul of America. That's the problem. He doesn't understand who we are. He doesn't understand that we're a good people. He doesn't understand our Christian heritage. He doesn't understand our strength, our Constitution. He doesn't understand the strength that is right here in this room, represented by the values you hold, represented by the families you love, represented by the way of life that you live. The strength of America is not in Washington, D.C. It's here. It's in your homes. It's in your churches. It's in your neighborhoods. That's what we're fighting for. That's the soul of America. That's what we're going to renew come Tuesday. That's what we're here for. That's it. That's what we're fighting for. I want to introduce you now to a guy who I am privileged to call a friend. And I just want to tell you something that I love about Blake Masters. The D.C. politicians absolutely hate Blake Masters. It's the best thing. They hate him. By the way, both parties, the D.C. politicians, both parties, they talk bad about him. They won't help him. They run him down. And the more they do it, the more I love him. The more they do it, the more I say, that is the guy for Arizona. That's the kind of fight we need in the United States Senate. That's the kind of toughness we need in the United States Senate. He doesn't want to represent D.C. He wants to represent you. And when the fight is on and the going is tough, Blake is going to stand there and stand strong for you, and that is why I'm proud to introduce to you the next United States Senator from the state of Arizona, Blake Masters.